Ladies, how do you get a man to chase you? So in today's podcast, Cece is going to share.
We're going to share
some of the things that you can do to get your man to chase you. So stay tuned.
Hey, Blissful friends, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Blissology podcast. I am your host, Cece, and I'm joined by my hubby. What's up, babe?
Hey, everybody, this is Will, and welcome back, like she said, to another episode of the Blissology podcast. So if this is your first time with us, please remember to subscribe and hit on that notification bell so you can be notified when these videos come out.
That's right.
This is a weekly podcast.
Yes.
And in here, we
talk about love, family, relationships. What else?
It's all about relationship.
It's all about
family.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
And things that we do, and soon.
But blissful moments, she talks about that.
We talk. I don't know how you keep saying like I talk about that. We talk about it. It's our broadcast, right?
Well, she forces me to talk about it, but she talks about it.
Oh, so now I force
without
them.
being forced.
Listen, ladies, stay single, okay? So you don't have to go through this seriously. But yes, we talk about our blissful moment together.
Thing. Anyway, she's about to go into her blissful moment right now. And don't ask me if I have one, because I don't have one.
What is my blissful moment? Well, I'm blessed and highly favored.
I think you are.
Yes. Blissful moment. Well, here's the thing. We had a great weekend last Saturday was my mother-in-law's birthday. We had a great time. The family got together. Although her birthday was Monday, the 22nd, but we had a great time with the kids. She was happy to see the grandkids,
By the way, that was my mom's birthday. So, Mom, happy birthday to you. And it was kind of late, but why not? Happy birthday. Yeah, but it was fun.
It was fun. We had a great time. Mommy was on the floor dancing. She was dropping like a top, okay?
My mom's not like that. She was very conservative. She was just moving.
She was dropping it.
Mom's a classy woman. She is a classy woman.
She wasn't classy on her birthday. She was dropping it on the floor, okay? and then my sister-in-law was on the floor. No, I'm just kidding.
No one was on the floor.
Listen, we need to take her out and teach her how to dance some compa because she's 2 left feet. If that's the right way.
She's conservative. That's how we dance in my family. We're not the type that just go.
That is so natural.
We just kind of take things easy. And like some people's family, they just. Your mom just goes.
My family is wild. Okay, when we party like this
tomorrow. Not only dance, she's drinking too.
Yes.
So my people, we
should have got your mom like a little bit of something, right?
See, my people, we cool.
She would have been like, I gotta go to church tomorrow. But yes, our family is different. I'm a little wild, and my mom, my dad are like, let's party, let's drink. Yeah, it was really fun. I think she had a great time.
She did. The kids had a great time. She had a great time.
She kept smiling.
She loved the gift. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. She really appreciated it.
Yes. Here's the thing. As our parents get older, it's good to surprise them. It's good to do things, like gathering together, bring all the family, the ones that can make it, and bring them all together and celebrate. Life is short, And I think, too, as our parents get older, it's great to be around them, even though they may say the same thing like over and over and over again. Don't wait until they get older.
Just be around your people.
But especially when they're like older.
It's very important to spend the time. And I know a lot of us, we have tons of stuff that we do.
We have a busy life.
but sometimes you can easily find that the stuff that you do take precedence over spending time with family. So
yes.
Yeah, prioritize your family.
Yeah, so we do have a busy life, and at the same time we try. I mean, we should try harder, right?
Yeah, we should do a schedule, I think.
Yeah, when you're running businesses and you're running family and you're running husbands,
whatever else you're running,
it's hard for you to like, okay, I know Sundays, we haven't been really like going to church like we should as much, but we've been virtually watching faithfully. Okay, let's just say that, faithfully watching. I have been. I don't know about him. But yeah, so it's always good to put the time. So I think that was my bliss moment. Your mom's birthday was really lit.
It was good.
It was good. We had a great time, Everybody was on the dance floor. The kids were dancing.
Of course, that's what a party is. You dance.
Yes.
But yeah, it worked out. So how do you get... Well, let's get into the topic of the day. I was kind of like jumping into there without saying let's get into the topic of the day. So the topic of the day is, how do you get... No, that's for the ladies. How do you get a man to chase you?
Yes. What did we talk about last
Saturday?
Nuts
over you. We talked about don't chase a man.
So why not share with you guys what you should really be doing?
Well, I've never chased any woman before.
But
And I don't know. What should ladies do? I mean, what's the whole deal with getting a man to chase you?
Why not? Your price, just like these athletes do. They run, they compete to win the prize. So we gotta make sure that.
Okay, now. Okay. But listen, everyone wants to be, to feel desirable. You want to feel wanted.
Yes.
And if you're tired of being the one chasing,
like we talked about last Saturday. Yes.
If you want to feel the thrill of having someone pursue you, there's a lot of things you can do to make that happen. Now, hey, don't take it from me. Take it from her. I don't think she made me chase her, but now that I've gone over this, I realized that there's little things that she was doing. It was on purpose.
Of course. We
to mess with my head.
That's life. You got to live life on purpose.
See, women can be tricky sometimes. They do little things on purpose. I know she's been testing me, but that's after we got married. There's little things she does. It's just a test. Okay, I'm not going to do this just to see what he does. And I'm bad at those tests.
This is fell each time.
Yeah, but hey, listen, I know, ladies will do little things, subtle little things, but there's always a motive behind them, some kind of things that they're looking to achieve.
I mean, I'm just saying,
So what can ladies do to make men chase them? I'm done chasing. I'm not chasing anybody right now. I have mine. But if
I can go back to when we're dating, right? There's attention, right? That's when you catch his attention. I catch your eyes. So you
caught my attention?
Your eyes. If we're talking in a group and there's a lot of people there, and as soon as we lock in, eyes and eye, we like
so
right
that's
here.
What that was for.
We're right here.
Huh.
I mean, it's once you notice that he noticed you.
She used to always be like,
okay, baby, you gonna put my business out there? I see you.
Now that I think about it, yeah. Out of all the other girls that were there, somehow I noticed her more. She would move a certain way.
I mean, I'm just saying.
She will ask a certain question. Sometimes in the group settings that we were, I would bring up a subject. She'll be the one who's like, yes, I have this opinion. Just so I could see her. Now I see. Just
so you could see me. I mean, excuse you. I was confident in myself, okay? I was very confident. I mean, it's good to be confident when not chasing a man, but when you like,
make a man chase
when you want to make him chase you, it's good to be confident. Like you let him know that, hey, I'm.
Well, it's good to be present. It's good to be present, and it's good to get noticed. Because I tell you, it's very easy to blend in with everybody else who's around you. But if you're doing something different, you get noticed. Now, get noticed may mean that maybe you're the first person to volunteer to do something. Or if a group is being formed, you're like right there so I can pick you.
Oh, no, I was not that needy. No, thank you. No.
But it's good to catch the person's attention.
No, but catch your attention is definitely the big thing for me when I was dating you. Well, before, of course, we were friends, right? But we were like
I just remembered something.
Okay, baby. What is it now? Lord Jesus.
I remember her parents were celebrating their 25th birthday anniversary.
Okay, we're going to go back there? You're going to go way back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I was looking fly that night. I was looking fly.
All black.
Oh, man, she wore something, and she came inside. She was smelling good. She came inside right next to me. She didn't have to. She didn't have to. But she did ask me to film the service, which I did. But she was like right there making sure that I smell her perfume. And at the end of the night, I found out we spent the whole night just hanging together.
Talking.
Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Till this day, if she wears that perfume, I'll smell it. That's how much she made me smell it that night.
It's not that's how much I had on, right? Because sometimes people that shower in perfume.
She was like right there.
It was the attraction, it's like the magnet.
But I was looking good. She couldn't stay away,
Well, I gotta give it to you. I love seeing you in black. You do look good when you wear all black.
Probably why she wanted me to wear this black shirt today.
Oh, no. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm told that I have Black and I, we do well together.
No, but back then you had this black suit. It was a black jacket and a black. Did you have a tie on? A bow tie?
No tie, man. I was rocking
no tie. You had a shirt underneath your jacket and all black shoes.
I was looking good.
I mean, you were looking slamming, cute and sexy. You were all right. Listen, but I did notice. That's the thing. He noticed me. And I'm not going to approach him. There's so many ways. Like, I would definitely think, like, flirt with a guy. Flirt with him, right?
That night we accidentally took a picture, which till this day I still have it.
He's going to go back.
We accidentally took a picture. You would have thought we were dating each other. In fact, if I showed anyone that picture now, you would think we were dating. We weren't. But that's how much she made sure that I saw
That's
her.
how much we had. So much. We were like all in that night. We were talking. And mind you, it was my parents' was it 25th?
Yeah, 25th. Yeah.
25th anniversary, wedding anniversary. And we were just sitting back there. There was other people there talking. And I remember the picture you're referring to. Like, my shadow, somehow, whoever took this picture.
It was an accident, but it came out good.
It came out weird.
But it came out good.
It came out weird, guys. Like, you should see the picture. Like, him sitting back here and my shadow going this way. Not a full picture of me, not looking like a normal picture. It's like a shadow. It's like I'm in him.
So much for being present. You have to. You have to catch the person's attention.
You have to flirt with this person. You have to flirt with him or her. Well, yeah, him, definitely. We're not talking about her right now. As a lady, you really want him to notice you. Flirting is definitely my way of, was my way of having to see me, to notice me. Mm-hmm. Because that's like a way of, if he get it, he get it. Some men don't get it. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure every guy know when a girl is flirting with them.
Yes. I mean, you'll be blind if you don't notice.
You'll be blind if you don't notice, yeah.
Yeah. So, and yes, flirting, I think will definitely catch our attention.
Yes, make eye contact.
And then if we're interested, we'll welcome it.
We smile at each other. You smile at him. You tease him a little bit. You tell jokes, right?
Mm-hmm. Laugh at jokes that's not even funny. The joke could be a bad joke and they're just busting out laughing just so they can make sure you see.
We had so much fun that time too. Like, it's just a thing when you flirting with someone and they both flirting at each other. Like, you were flirting with me too. Wow, and here's the thing. We had so much fun together. And I was laughing at your silly jokes even though they were not funny. But I was like, ha ha. And we just had a good time. And I truly feel like when you really like into them, just flirt and make them notice you. And, The
only caution I'd say, try not to come on too strong. Oh, yeah. I can turn that person off. But yes.
It sure can.
And it's good to go a little and see how they respond.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to gauge it. Listen, if a girl flirting with me and I respond back with a little bit, yes, we can keep going. But if you say something and I go, then you should know. Okay, maybe I should take a step back. He's not into it.
Right. That's so true. Yeah. Don't be too aggressive. Okay. Like just little step at a time, baby steps. Okay. There's Steve Harvey manual out there. So read it if you have to, if you don't know where to start, where to begin.
Never read that.
What?
I've never read that.
I have.
Maybe it's not a men's stuff anyway.
I have. I bought the book. I have the book. So that's why you don't give up the cookie until 6 months, 9 months, a year, whenever you're ready. That's what the book says.
Let me say this. There's something women does that's like tricky, very, very tricky.
What is that?
Maybe they get you interested.
Okay.
But just to test you, they want to make sure that you can see that you're not the only one that they can get attention from, which is messed up.
How is it messed up?
Well, they're making them jealous,
Of course. I want to see if you're really going to.
You're like, yeah, I know you're interested, but hey, I'm hanging out with this kid here. He's just as good looking as you are, so don't think you're all that. That's kind of what I say. Don't think you're all that. I can get attention for the people.
I did do that.
That's messed up. But it does cause whoever that person is, whoever that guy is, to think, man, I better up my game, or you know what? If I screw up, she can easily get somebody. So because she showed me interest first, maybe I should stay interested.
Sure.
So there's some good to it, but I think it's tricky.
It's a good trick.
Yeah, women.
It's good because we want to see if you really are into us. I want to see if you're really into me. So if I see someone who has a thing for me, yes, I will walk over there, talk to them, and see how your reaction was going to be like. Are you going to approach me? Are you going to come over? Hey, what's going on? What you're talking about? Them. If I see you come over and say, hey, what's going on? What you guys are talking about? Then I'm like, okay, I see you. Like you're coming over to get what you think is yours or that you should have. Yeah.
Although this is a good trick, but there's a fine line you got to make sure you don't cross, though.
Okay.
Because if you the type, you hang out with everybody, you get attention from everyone, and you let yourself cross that line where you make that guy think that, yeah, she's into everybody.
No, but if it's not a thing yet, right? If we're flirting and it's not a thing yet, and I know
if you showed me some interest, but you're showing the next person as much interest as you're showing me, yeah, that doesn't play right. So if you're gonna play that game, you gotta play it. Know where your limits are.
Well, here's the thing: for sensitive guys like you,
listen.
But sensitive guys like you,
not just sensitive guy.
Okay.
A guy who wants, if we're into someone, we kind of want this person for ourselves. But this person makes it known, openly that I'm not one person for you. I want to hang out with everybody as much as I hang out with you. I'm flirting with everybody in front of you, and sometimes it could be disrespectful as well. And some guys will look at it this way. So if you're going to do it, although it's great, it helps keep that attention on you. Mm-hmm. But you got to make sure that you don't cross that line. Because that guy could be like, you know what? Forget it. You can just go on B.
Well, unless if you're like, all right, what you guys are talking about. Unless if it's like, okay, we were just like talking. Yeah. What if it's someone that you know from either school or church?
No, I'm talking about flirting with someone else. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can talk to people. Come on. Just because you show some guy some interest, that doesn't mean you can't talk to nobody else. No.
My only thing is don't flirt too much when he's around.
Yeah.
Or don't flirt ever. Because you already have an agenda. You already have someone else in mind. You go ahead and flirt with somebody else, and that other person might think that you are into him too, because...
Or you can put yourself in a position for other guys to flirt with you. Because that's one thing that gets guys. When they know that, hey, my woman, but some other guy interested in her, yes, they'll come and scoop you and
that was my baby. That was you, babe.
No, I never do that.
That was you. That was you.
Yeah, but
Because I had a list of people lining up.
Oh, I had a bigger list. I had a truck loaded of people lining up.
Oh my God. Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just lucky,
Okay. Well, I don't know about that, but okay. I'm not just lucky. I listen, you keep telling me I'm lucky. No, it's not. It's not luck that got me here. It's not luck, baby.
Yeah.
It's not luck. You know
what
that?
Is it?
You know it's not luck.
What is it that
Why
gets
would you say that? Or why would you say it's luck?
You just happen to have an edge that the others didn't.
What?
You have the it factor the other ones didn't.
It factor. There's something about me that they don't have. Let's just put it that way.
But you know, one thing that guys that may make us more interested in someone is to see you in an environment where you show that you can really enjoy yourself. You
can be yourself.
You can really have fun. Listen, none of us want someone who's boring. Well, let me just rephrase this. Many of us don't want someone who is boring. You know, we want someone that we can enjoy ourselves with. And the best way to see if this person is really fun is to sit maybe with their friends hanging out.
Listen, I can drink.
I don't know about drinking. Sometimes drink people can lose control.
I can drink, and I don't lose control when I'm
talking about having fun sober.
Well, and having fun when you drink.
Having fun when you're drinking can get out of control.
No, I can drink, and I know one thing for me. When we were dating, I didn't have a lot of friends, and I still don't have. I don't know. I'm one of those people where I'm okay if I don't have a whole lot of friends.
Yeah, but you had people that
I had people. Yeah. Right. I had people. Yes, but that's the thing. If you feel like when he's around, you are yourself. You're not forced to be somebody else. Right, because a lot of time we don't get comfortable. We get very uncomfortable because, he's around. I got to put me a certain way or act a certain way because
he's around.
He's around. But when he's gone, I'm like, okay, take the wig, whatever. It's on. I'm like, I'm myself. But when we were dating or whatever, I was myself the whole time. Yeah, of course, in the beginning, you kind of like doing all this. We call them chili chichi, right, babe? That's what you call them?
I don't know. I never had a name for it.
Yes, you do. We have a
bougie.
Yeah, I've been told I'm bougie, and that's okay. God made me that way. But here's the thing. I'm bougie with class.
I gave her class. I'm just kidding.
Okay, thank you.
But yes, it's
and being bougie doesn't mean that you can't be around certain people. I'm bougie. I have class. I'm hanging with my friends. He's around. I'm with my brother. He come over at the house, chilling, talking, and we laughing, kicking it, right? And having a good time. So being comfortable around him, around your friends, is actually something that definitely...
We want to see that you're a person, not some kind of pretend to be a person type of.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. We're not pretending here. If you're into him, just be all you.
Yeah, and keep that person's interest. You're talking about keeping him interested, but keep the man's interest, meaning that do things together. Mm-hmm. Do things together. So go to places together, go to events together. And so if you know that there's an event, he's going to be there, maybe get yourself there, but not with him. But make sure you're looking fly and you're there and just happen to bump into him.
Like, I didn't know you were going to be here.
But, make sure he's not seeing someone else while you're there.
Okay, this could be a mess. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. And do things together. One thing that may help also, if you can do things with that person where his friends are around, because get what's going to happen after you gone.
Right.
The friends going to start complimenting you.
Did you get a lot
telling
of
him
compliments?
how nice so and so was, or how lucky you are. That kind of reinforce, the whole thing.
Yeah, that is so good.
Now, then don't go and try to mess with their friends, because that could be bad. So if they have a friend that's better looking than they are, you better not keep your eyes on that friend. Right?
That is true. That's so true.
So, but make sure that you keep that person's interest.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because believe me, a man's always looking at a few things.
He's always looking around.
If we're not committed to anyone, we see everyone.
They're fishing.
We're not fishing. We just see everyone.
They fishing.
And believe me, you got to give me reasons to keep seeing you. Because there's other people that want me to see them too.
There's other fish in the water. He's not gonna fish for another one.
I'm not a fisherman, so I'm not gonna use the fish terminology. But do your best to make sure that you keep that person's interest.
True. True. Spend more
If I
time.
had lost interest in you, who knows where I could have been?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say something, but I'm like, let me not say
anywhere,
anything.
you know?
It could have been, or you could have still be at your mom's house, you know.
I could have been anywhere. and I think that's important, you know, bonding emotionally is important. And I know you and I mean, now that's after we started officially dating. We went to a lot of weddings.
A lot of weddings. What's the deal? Like when you're single, this is when you go to most weddings. Listen, we probably went to like 100 weddings around that time.
We went to a lot of weddings.
Every month we had something coming up, weddings, parties.
So and what that did allowed us to bond more with each other. I learned how to dance our music by going to parties with this woman here.
Yeah, because somebody gotta teach you, babe.
Yeah. So
I gotta teach
together.
him.
Now we did a lot of weddings, but we did a lot of other things together that we happened.
A lot of house parties. Listen.
Yeah. Even before we started dating, we were doing house parties. And she made sure she was there.
What do you mean I made sure I was What is that supposed to mean?
Sure she was there so I could see her?
No. But of course, yes. I'm actually keeping, make sure that you see that I'm around.
I remember we were taking a trip to Washington,
Okay.
D.C. She made sure that she went on that trip just so I could see her.
Really? You done? Are you done? I can see where this is going. Like, it's all about just so I can see her. Yeah.
But being able to put yourself in a position where that person sees you is important.
But it wasn't because like I was like hungry for you to see me.
No.
It wasn't like, okay, I need his attention. Where is it going to be at? Is it going to be in Mexico? I need to book a trip to go to Mexico.
I was at work once. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, now here's the thing, ladies. When you know that you're flirting, you like one of those people that like, okay, I'm not just gonna go there just because it's there. If we're going to be there together, then great. If it's an event that our friends is doing, we're both going to be there. And sometimes when we are both there, you'll be doing your thing and I'm doing my thing with my girls and you either with the guys talking. And I'm not keep watching. No, I'm not. You'll keep watching to see who I'm talking to. And you sometimes are like, okay, you want to dance? I'm like, no, I don't want to dance. And they'll play it hard to get. No, I don't want to dance.
That was the case, huh?
And then, listen, when we were dating, yes, the house parties, the weddings, the events that we actually have been to a lot of events. And of course, mind you, I got to get my parents' approval because we're dating, right? I'm one of those people where my parents is very old school. Wherever I'm going, I must have to let them know where I am going.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. And listen, if it's going to be there, guess who's going to be there? Because it's fun when you know someone that you have interest in, that you like, is going to be at an event. Then you dress up very nicely because you want to be seen. Yeah. And that's how you catch him. That's how you get his attention, right? Not like I'm going to approach you and say, hey, I want you. Like I said last Saturday, I want to holler, but I'm really going to show up for myself and show you that, hey, I see you. Do you see me? Do we have something? And of course we were like both flirting with each other.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
The attraction was there.
Of course. It was definitely there. And here's the thing too. After we've been to so many events and sometimes they'll have to take me home and here's the thing.
I was official then.
Not really. Not really. I used to delay his texts so much, his call so much, just to see if he's really, really, really gonna keep on texting, keep on trying. As long as I'm okay, right? Come on, baby. How many times when we were dating, you would text me, you would call me, I would delay the response. I would delay.
See, here's what you didn't know.
Oh boy. Okay. What I didn't know, baby. Go ahead, tell the people.
I call you if I don't get you. I don't sit there waiting for a response.
Yes, you do.
Unless if it's an emergency.
Yes, you do.
But if I call you, I don't get you. It's
Yes, you
okay
do.
if you call me later. If I text you
That's not
and it's
true.
not something crazy urgent,
That's a lie.
I've been like that forever.
That's
I
a
don't
lie.
jump on text.
That's a lie.
But she did do that.
That's a lie.
Well, it's kind of somewhat of a lie. Sometimes I call and I want to hear her, but she didn't call back right away. But it worked. I mean, it makes me call a few more times, and
It makes you
like,
wonder. To me, it's like it makes you wonder. Okay, what is she doing?
There's that one time she went to school and I was trying to get a hold of her. I know that she was out of school. I'm like, what's going on? She's not calling back, and yeah, I called a few times, and I said, you know what? Let me just chill.
Were you really?
Yeah, I chilled.
Of course, you were worried in the back of your mind. It's like, okay, what's going on with my girl?
But what could I do? I can't.
You're
get
like,
in the
what's
car
going
and
on
go
with her?
find
She's not
you,
picking up. She's not answering her phone. Should I call her mama? Should I call her daddy?
I never did that.
Yeah, you never did that. And thank God you never did that.
Yeah.
Thank God you never did that. But yes, listen, delayed text messages is great and calls because you want him to, think about you.
I want you to feel like you're not the main thing. They have other things that are important. So
Even though you know that, you want to answer the call.
Women can be tricky.
You want to reply. And since I'm like, okay, I'm laying next to the phone and he texts me, I said, no. According to Steve Harvey's book, you gotta wait a certain time. I was going by this. Listen, this book, I'm not getting paid for this book. This book is so good. I don't know if he has any new one that's like out, but this book was like amazing. What's it called? Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. Listen, we have to do the way they act sometimes. But I did do that, delay his text messages and the calls. And sometimes like I was busy and I'm not busy, but because I want to see if it's still interested.
You should that with your parents when they called.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that.
You should. Just don't call back right away.
My parents, I gotta call them back
Your
right
mother
away.
will call me.
Well, yes. And if she don't find you, she will call until
Drive
she
to
gets
the
them.
house.
She'll drive to the house, or my dad will be
She
like,
hasn't done that, but she might.
"No, we wouldn't let it get to that point." So, yes,
One day I'm going to turn off the phones and see what happens. But yeah.
I definitely want to say this thing that I was when we were dating or whatever. I used to hold back on telling you about everything, right?
Oh, so much for honesty.
I mean, I don't know you yet. I don't want to rush to tell you what's going on with me. I don't want to rush into my emotions and how I'm feeling.
Tell me that you can't sleep at night because I'm in your dreams.
No, nightmares
Yeah.
that are chasing me.
I see that I have 5 kids with you. So you're holding those back?
No, I'm not
Is that, I
holding
wanna
those
marry
back.
you,
No,
you know?
no,
Or
no.
My parents really want
No,
you.
here's the reason why but here's sometimes the reason why you don't want to give too much.
Yeah, hold back.
You don't want to overwhelm this guy, okay? You don't want to overwhelm him. You want to make sure that you're not giving him too much upfront, right? And we don't want to give too much information. We don't want to talk about everything. Like some people, they want to go, they start from, okay, when I was a little kid, I used to do this, I used to do that, and I did it this meant this and this. No, you want to make sure that you take some time. And here's another reason why I feel like you don't want to give too much information, because you might lose interest.
So hook him up first before you tell him whatever else you need to. But yeah, something could scare a man off. Like if you're trying to come in and you start laying how many kids you want or how much money you want him to have.
Yeah.
Or things like this, or that whole plans you've gotten in terms of what you want in a man. You start laying that when this man's not even hooked yet. She'll be like, man, you're too much of a woman for me. I'm not there for you. Go find the right man. But yes, I mean you can be. Now this is not me saying I don't think it makes sense to lie to anybody.
Of course not.
Shouldn't lie. At the same time, you can gauge when certain information is released. Now, if something is so important that the relationship is going to be based on it, I do believe that you got to come up front with it, because there are things that If you come up front, you can possibly work it out. However, the things that if it shows up later, that person may get so pissed that they say, forget it, I'm out.
I was like, well, I wasn't comfortable telling you, you know.
And if anything's going to come out, be the one that brings it out. Don't let that person find out.
Yes.
Because it's going to come out as if you were
Because if he's the one that find out, then it's like, it's a no-no. It's going to be a chaos, okay?
Yeah.
Always trying to find. And here's the thing, too. There's no perfect timing for it. If you feel like, okay, we're comfortable, let me, like, while we comfortable laying down and watching a movie or whatever outside doing the picnic or whatever it is, let me just slide it right in and tell him. Maybe he may not be that upset.
Yeah, but if you gauge when you think it makes sense. Just don't over delay.
Don't over delay.
Yeah.
That's
and talking about overthink, don't go overboard with that hard to get stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't go overboard with that playing hard to get thing.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's not talking to me.
Yeah. Listen, as
was that hard to get?
As good as it may be that, it's good to hold back and don't give it all up front. Yes, it makes sense. However, if you're like a hardcore at playing hard to get, some guy would say, you know what? I'm better off somewhere else. Your whole thing is about game playing. I'm not in it for that. I'm just looking for a mate, someone to settle down with. And you're so hung up on your games, stay with your games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yes, I don't think any woman should just give it all up front and just give it all out. Oh, you can hold back and do hold back, but how long you're gonna hold back, and how much you're gonna hold back, and if you holding back is getting away of this person really getting to know you, really getting to see whether or not it makes sense for them to commit to you long term, you can lose that person over it.
That is so true. Because it can be a turn off.
Yeah,
It can be a turn off. I definitely agree with you on that. It can be a turn off. So, I mean, I know I wasn't playing.
It was a game. Isn't holding back is always a game.
Because you're not sure. You just want to make sure
that's holding back. Really, I just need it. But sometimes the person knows who you are. They're just like, now, if you're holding back, maybe if it's sexual, your religious belief says you don't do certain things.
After marriage?
That's fine. But be upfront. This is the reason.
Right.
Don't be like, yeah, I'm not in the feeling. Hey, let me get to you.
I have a headache.
Or you have it. Or whatever it may be. Whatever excuse you made it. If you're playing hard to get, just know what you could potentially get into. Because some guys will be like,
yeah.
Me, I'm gone.
Listen, it's good to play hard to get, but don't play too hard to get, okay? Because you might lose this guy. And if it's someone that you're really feeling and you really into this person, and because you play this game so hard, it becomes like, all right, you the loser right now because this guy's like, all right, I don't have time to play this game. And some people are like, I'm grown. I'm not a kid.
Yeah.
I'm very mature. So either we do this or we don't do this. So, I mean, sometimes you really got to look at, okay, is this type of man that I want to play this with? Yeah, it's good to play a little bit, but not too hardly, right?
Yeah.
So, yes. Listen, ladies, this is our tips on...
Oh, that's hers.
You actually share some great content here.
Oh, that's all based on what you did to me.
Well, listen, real talk. So, yes,
So
maybe somebody else might take note. And look where we are, 13 years, 15 years later?
Oh, you know the count. I don't.
Yeah. I'm just saying, listen, get Steve Harvey's book if you need to. I know that I need it for our relationship, but I just feel like at the moment.
Maybe you can give it away.
Yeah, maybe I will. At the moment, well, actually, it's audio. So go on Audible and get you one. Audible, actually. At the moment, it was great, but there's tons of other ways. Do what feels right to you. And don't chase him and let him chase you.
Yeah.
Right, babe?
Give him reason
to chase you.
To want to be around you.
Yes.
Because if they want to be around you.
Just like you did.
Yes. But yeah, if If you give them a reason to want to be around you, they will want to be around you forever.
Yes.
And yes, you can employ a number of different tactics. Just don't be deceitful.
Right. Don't be too hoochie too, I should say.
Yeah. But give him reason to want to be around you. Give him reason to want to spend time with you. Give him reasons to want to keep flirting back with you. Give him reasons to want to take you out to places.
And be classy.
Give him reason to feel proud of you. Give him reason to want to show you off to his friends.
Yes. Ooh, that's what he did. He was like, ooh.
And you'll find that this man will cherish you for the rest of his life. But be good to him as well. Yes. Don't abuse him. Because he will drop you in a second. So guys, this is a podcast on how to get a man to chase you. And obviously this is just a few things we shared with you. There's tons of other stuff
list out there
that you can do. And obviously read up. A lot of these things you can get some knowledge and get some practice. Be out there, hang out with people, talk to people. Be friendly, but be fun. People likes to hang out with people who's fun.
I think be open too.
Be open. And don't be too hard to get.
Yeah, don't be so hard. Don't do what I did.
There we go. So this is our podcast, and we appreciate you guys for listening to us.
Yes.
On discussing how to make a man chase you.
Ladies, how to make him chase you, okay?
Yes. So
use that.
Please comment because she likes it when you comment. Please like the video because she likes it when you like the video. Please hit the notification bell so you can be notified because she likes that as well. What else am I missing something? I don't think I am, but we appreciate you guys, listening to our podcast today.
I like it when you share it too.
Yeah, she likes it when you share it. I think I missed that. But don't forget to check us out on the audio channel, the Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, and obviously YouTube. That's where you're watching us right now. So thank you very much. We appreciate you. Keep supporting the channel.
Yes.
And we will see you next Saturday.
Bye.